diamonds are forever. They are all I need to please me. They can stimulate and tease me. They won't.
Hello, and welcome back to another exciting episode of The Diamond Trade. I'm your host, Miss Diamondz, and today we're diving into the sparkling world of luxury conglomerates and their major jewelry brands. If you've ever wondered how some of the world's most prestigious and iconic jewelry houses are run, or how these conglomerates came to dominate the luxury industry, you've come to the right place. Luxury isn't just about the products we see, it's about the massive forces behind the scenes that shape the market, control trends, and push boundaries. Today, we'll explore the rise of luxury conglomerates like LVMH, Kering, Rishamont, and Signet, and discuss the brands they manage, their histories, and what they mean for the future of the jewelry industry. Whether you're already part of the industry or hoping to break in, this episode is your backstage pass into the glittering empire of high-end jewelry. So, grab a comfy seat and let's get started. Before we jump into the details of each conglomerate, let's take a step back and talk about the larger picture. The concept of a luxury conglomerate might seem like a modern invention, but its origins go back to the early 20th century. Initially, many luxury brands were family-run businesses with a focus on artisanal craftsmanship. But over time, these brands needed more capital, greater global reach, and, most importantly, marketing muscle to become the household names we know today. Fast forward to the post-World War II period, and the luxury market began to expand rapidly. Enter the luxury conglomerates. These companies focus on acquiring smaller luxury brands and managing a portfolio of high-end products, including watches, jewelry, fashion, and even fragrances. The big players today, LVMH, Kering, Rishamont, and Signet, are the powerhouses that have reshaped how luxury is defined. Now, let's dive deeper into each of these giants. LVMH, that is, Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, is one of the biggest names in the world of luxury. Founded in 1987 through the merger of two companies, Louis Vuitton, the legendary French fashion house, and Moet Hennessy, known for its prestigious champagne and cognac, LVMH quickly rose to dominance in the luxury industry. What makes LVMH so powerful is its vast portfolio, which spans across multiple sectors of luxury. But when we talk jewelry, we're talking about some of the most prestigious names in the industry. LVMH owns the iconic jewelry houses Bulgari and Chaumet, both of which have centuries of heritage in creating luxurious, timeless pieces. Bulgari, for example, has been a leader in bold, statement jewelry, while Chaumet's delicate pieces have made it a favorite among European royalty. These acquisitions were strategic. LVMH knew that high-end jewelry was an integral part of the luxury market, and they made sure they got the best of the best. But that's not all. LVMH also made a game-changing move with its acquisition of Tiffany Co., the storied American jewelry brand, in 2021 for $15.8 billion. Tiffany is known worldwide for its elegant and refined designs, and the acquisition allowed LVMH to strengthen its hold on the high-end jewelry market even further. Tiffany's iconic blue box and luxurious engagement rings continue to make waves, and it now benefits from the marketing and global reach that LVMH can provide. It's a win-win for both brands, elevating Tiffany's already strong reputation while introducing its new markets. And it's not just about the jewelry. LVMH's portfolio also includes brands like Christian Dior, Fendi, and Givenchy. This diversification allows LVMH to control virtually every corner of the luxury market, from clothing and accessories to watches, wines, and of course, jewelry. Next up is Kering. Founded in 1963 by Francois Pinault, Kering started out as a timber and building materials company. But in the 1990s, the company made a bold pivot, focusing on luxury goods. Kering, like LVMH, thrives on a strategy of acquiring high-end brands, but it is particularly known for its strong presence in the fashion industry. When it comes to jewelry, Kering's most significant acquisition was the legendary jeweler Pomellato. Pomellato is famous for its vibrant, colorful pieces and its modern take on fine jewelry. In addition, Kering also owns Quilin, a brand that blends Chinese culture with European craftsmanship, crafting beautifully intricate designs. Both of these brands cater to a slightly different market than the ultra-high-end jewelry from LVMH, giving Kering a more diverse portfolio. Kering also manages fashion giants like Gucci, Saint Laurent, and Balenciaga, allowing the conglomerate to maintain a stronghold on both the jewelry and fashion worlds. It's clear that Kering is all about luxury, but with a more modern, edgy twist that attracts a younger, fashion-forward crowd. Next, we can't forget Rishamont, an absolute heavyweight in the luxury jewelry and watch market. Rishamont, founded in 1988 by South African businessman Johann Rupert, is a Swiss conglomerate with a portfolio that includes some of the most prestigious names in jewelry, watches, and accessories. In jewelry, Rishamont is best known for its ownership of Cartier, perhaps one of the most renowned jewelry houses in the world. Cartier has been synonymous with elegance and craftsmanship for over a century. From its iconic love bracelets to exquisite diamond necklaces, Cartier's creations continue to be the epitome of luxury and sophistication. Cartier was the first truly global jewelry brand, and even today, it remains a symbol of elite taste and timeless design. Richemont also owns Van Cleef & Arpels, another pillar of the luxury jewelry industry, known for its poetic, whimsical designs and intricate craftsmanship. These two brands alone position Richemont as one of the dominant forces in high-end jewelry. In addition, Richemont owns other jewelry and watch brands, including IWC Schaufhausen, Jaeger-LeCoultre, and Piaget. The conglomerate's focus on both jewelry and horology strengthens its position as a major player in the luxury market, offering a range of options that span from the ultra-high-end to the more accessible, yet still luxurious. Richemont, like the other conglomerates, is incredibly adept at marrying tradition with innovation. Cartier and Van Cleef & Arpels continue to create pieces that uphold their legacies, while also appealing to a new generation of luxury buyers. Whether it's an heirloom quality bracelet or a cutting-edge timepiece, Richemont has its finger firmly on the pulse of the luxury market. Moving on to Signet Jewelers, which is actually the largest specialty jewelry retailer in the world. Unlike LVMH, Kering, or Richemont, which are primarily known for their luxury brands, Signet focuses more on accessible luxury and fine jewelry, catering to a wide array of consumers. Signet owns several well-known jewelry chains, including Kay Jewelers, Zales, Jared, and James Allen. These brands are not in the same ultra-luxury category as those under LVMH or Kering, but they dominate the mass-market jewelry landscape. The company has a strong presence in both the United States and the UK, and it's known for its expansive reach, offering everything from engagement rings to watches, often at more approachable price points. Signet's strength lies in its retail prowess. Its ability to blend e-commerce with brick-and-mortar stores makes it an interesting player in the jewelry sector. And even though their market is more middle-class compared to the luxury-focused LVMH or Kering, Signet's ability to provide high-quality pieces at various price points has made it a key player in the jewelry industry. So, what's the significance of these conglomerates on a global scale? Well, for one, they've created a more consolidated luxury market. By owning multiple brands, these conglomerates can control trends, set pricing strategies, and dictate supply chains. This allows them to maintain the perception of exclusivity while still reaching a broader consumer base. These companies also have significant influence on the manufacturing and retailing sides of the jewelry business. They've shifted the focus to a globalized market where fashion trends and celebrity endorsements can propel a brand to international stardom almost overnight. But let's not forget the history here. Brands like Bulgari, Pomellato, Tiffany, Cartier, and Van Cleef didn't need a conglomerate to succeed in their early days. They were built on craftsmanship, quality, and a strong cultural heritage. Today, they benefit from the marketing and operational efficiency of these conglomerates, but it's essential to recognize how these companies have helped to preserve the artistry of fine jewelry, even as they've expanded into more mainstream markets. Now, let's talk about the pros and cons of these prestigious jewelry brands being part of a larger conglomerate. On the positive side, being part of a luxury conglomerate offers several significant advantages. For one, it provides financial stability and access to vast resources. Brands like Tiffany & Co. or Cartier can now leverage their conglomerate's marketing muscle and distribution networks to expand into new markets and reach a wider audience, all while maintaining their exclusive image. Similarly, Kering's modern approach allows its jewelry brands like Pomellato to reach a younger, tech-savvy demographic that may have otherwise been out of reach. Additionally, these conglomerates often provide expertise in operations, supply chains, and manufacturing, which can significantly reduce costs and improve efficiency for the brands they own. However, there are some downsides. For one, the risk of brand dilution can occur. When a brand that once represented exclusivity and craftsmanship becomes part of a larger entity, there's always a concern that it might lose its unique identity. Tiffany, for example, is still trying to balance maintaining its heritage with the fresh new direction brought in by LVMH. There's also the challenge of profit over creativity. Sometimes, conglomerates might push brands to focus more on mass appeal, pushing out collections that are more commercially viable rather than staying true to the artistic side of fine jewelry. In some cases, this can lead to a brand losing its original allure. Still, for many, the benefits of being part of a luxury conglomerate far outweigh the potential drawbacks, especially if it ensures the longevity and global reach of these iconic brands. To wrap it up, luxury conglomerates are an integral part of today's jewelry industry, shaping not only the brands they manage, but also the way consumers perceive and purchase fine jewelry. Whether it's the grand legacy of LVMH, the modern edge of Kering, the Swiss elegance of Rishamont, or the accessibility of Signet, these conglomerates have redefined what it means to be part of the luxury world. As someone entering the industry, you're stepping into a world that's constantly evolving. Understanding the history of these conglomerates, their strategies, and the impact they've had on the jewelry market is crucial to navigating the future of luxury. As new generations of consumers demand both exclusivity and inclusivity, the path forward will certainly involve a delicate balance between tradition and innovation. I hope you've enjoyed today's deep dive into luxury conglomerates and the jewelry brands they manage. Remember, whether you're designing jewelry, managing a brand, or working behind the scenes, understanding the forces shaping the industry is key. Stay tuned for more insights and keep shining bright like the diamonds we discuss every week. Until next time, this is Ms. Diamondz signing off from The Diamond Trade, the podcast that's always sparkling with knowledge. Catch you next time.